A new survey shows that nearly one-third of all U.S. households are not saving any money. But do you really need to have a rainy day fund, especially when you have credit cards that can always bail you out, right?
Turns out we might just need to redefine how we're saving. Our good friend Joe Burt, the Oracle of Orlando, joining us this morning to talk more about this Money Monday topic. Always great to see you, Joe. Thanks for being here.
Sure.
Okay, so obviously Americans are known as being spenders. Why are we not saving as much right now?
I think it's two things. I think certainly coming out of the recession, but you know, I think if a psychologist did the study, if you look at the increase in social media, you'll probably find the decrease in savings has a pretty strong correlation. And I think what we see is our friends having gone out to dinner, taking vacations, buying new stuff, and we think we ought to have this stuff as well. So I think the social media has a big impact as to why we're not saving for the future.
Sure, it's the same old keeping up with the Joneses that never goes away, right?
Exactly, and you compound that with Madison Avenue, all the things we think we see. We need the new television, we need the new car, we need the new clothes, all this stuff, and we don't think about saving for tomorrow.
Pretty soon we're broke.
Yep,
all right, let's talk about having an actual savings account, because a lot of people say, well, I put money back in my 401k. It comes right out of my paycheck. Why is it important to actually have some liquid cash?
Well, if you don't have any liquid cash, you know, that stuff happens. You know, the roof falls in, the transmission falls out, you need this, you need that, and we don't need liquid money, so what happens is we borrow it. And where do we borrow it from? We borrow it from our credit card, or heaven forbid, one of those payday loans. A very, very expensive money, so if you're spending a lot of money, it's costing you a lot of money to borrow money, you'll never get out of the trap. So you want to have an emergency fund for those rainy days.
So how do you go about doing this? I'll use myself as an example. Sure. I take $25 out of every paycheck and I put it in what we call a rainy day fund at the house, right? And it's just automatic.
Well, you're ahead of America, Amy. Most people don't do that. They live paycheck to paycheck, don't have anything saved. So what you want to do is, first of all, get disciplined. If you're spending $4 a day on a latte, spend $2 on coffee over the course of the year, you'll have over $1,000 saved. If you're thinking of spending $50 on a pair of shoes, and let's say you earn $10 an hour, will you give up 5 hours of work for that $50? It's all a matter of discipline yourself. And the next thing you want to do also is save your receipts for a couple of months and look at where the money goes, and you'd be surprised. Look at what you have to spend money on, what the discretionary spending is, and cut back on the discretionary spending.
All right, such good advice. Joe Burt, Certified Financial Group. Always a pleasure. Thanks, Joe.
Good to see you, Amy.
All right.